Morning, campers. Well, here we are. Just about all packed up, getting ready for the day. It's 10 after 8, which is, I slept in this morning. I'm in charge of waking everybody up, and I slept in. It was 6:45 before the time I got up, so that's me. And, we had a visitor last night. Not quite sure. We were both in our tents. This guy came along. Cameron said, "Oh, hi, how are you doing?" He's like, "Good." And then he kind of hung around. I don't know if he was waiting for us to come out of the tents, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't think, I wouldn't have expected somebody to come out of their tent when they were all tucked in. And he seemed to be okay. Like he wasn't, because Cameron asked him, "Oh, you okay? How are you doing?" "Oh, good," so he was okay. But he hung around. I'm not sure why. And then he left. So, I don't know. Anyway, it was just a little strange. And Cameron, of course, it's his first night, so he didn't sleep great. And I slept fine. It wasn't too bad, just regular. And today we'll just see what the day brings. Sun shining, no clouds, so we'll just we'll see how far we get today, what the terrain's like. A lot of mozzies out right now, I'll tell you that. And Cameron's just getting his shoes in that one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Hey
Bye.
guys, see this guy? This woodpecker? And I think there's a whole bunch of babies in there. Hear them? In that hole. She's collecting food. And then she's feeding them. We're standing right next to him. Oh, there she goes.
Hey guys, so as promised, I'll show you the signs. So this is we came to this junction and it was kind of highlighted on the maps. It's been a little confusing, so we were sort of waiting for this. But the nice thing is this is what the trail looks like. It's mostly like it was yesterday. We have this sign, which is really the only one we're worried about. CDT southbound trail open to foot horse traffic only beyond this point. Perfect. I'd say we're going in the right direction. Bye now. Hi guys. So, here's Cameron. He's just coming. There was a sign. It said Scenic Overlook. So I thought, well, we better stop and check it out. And here we are. This is the Scenic Overlook. And actually it's pretty nice. We've been climbing like all morning. Oh, is that a marmot there, Cameron?
Sure.
No. I think it's a rock. Yeah, we've been climbing up all morning out of that valley. So pretty much just steady the whole morning. So it, obviously it's takes a little time. And anything you want to say, Cameron?
Oh, my goodness. The terrain is very different from Saskatchewan. That's all I have to say.
Well, if you guys know about Saskatchewan, you would know that Saskatchewan is very flat. Flat prairie farmland. Not a lot of hills in Saskatchewan where Cameron was training. So, yeah. And it's hot today. It's pretty warm. So, and it's only his second day. And I totally understand that. So he has a lot of things to get used to. And we kind of got spoiled yesterday. Okay, talk to you later. Hi guys. So, I haven't done much videoing today. Mainly because we've been walking through the trees all day. So there's not really that much to see. But we're coming up for a water source. So, and then we're going to have supper there. And then we'll carry on for a bit. We're going to try and do about, 18, 19 miles again. So the same thing we did yesterday. but we have been talking, me and Cameron. And you know, I've got like on this stretch, like over 300 miles under my belt. And Cameron just, was his first day yesterday. Oh, and he did 18 miles. Well, that was more than I ever did on my first day. So the red route, I'm just talking to I'm doing a YouTube, Cameron.
Oh, I see.
There's Cameron. Where's he at? Can I see him? There he is. There he is. I'm doing the YouTube.
Hi.
I'm just telling them about, we're going to look at that anaconda cutoff,
Right.
and what the reasoning for that was. So yeah, we'll carry on. Yeah, so Cameron knows it. We've been talking about it. So the problem with the red line is we're forced, because it's longer and because the resupply is kind of like one town. I'm going over a log here. It's a little tricky.
Wow.
When you're videoing.
Asking.
Multitasking, yeah. Imagine that. That's not like me, I'll tell you. So anyway, yeah. The problem with the red line, there is a resupply. But it's like, I'm not entirely sure the mileage. But the problem is it's a 170 mile trip. Basically with one resupply in the middle, or near the middle, And the trouble is that would force Cameron to, we'd have to do like, 20 miles for sure, maybe more. Well, we're in this for the long haul, not the short haul. So Cameron needs to get his legs, and he needs to although he's been training hard, and I mean, like I said, he did 80 miles on his first day, and is probably going to do 18 or 19 on this day. But he needs to kind of work into it, right? So I'm sort of thinking that if we take the anaconda, that cuts off 80 miles, which means the resupply is easier. So that's kind of what we're going to look at tonight once we get to camp. Yeah, so that's kind of the update. Talk to you later. Hi guys, so here we are. We're in mosquito heaven. I'll tell you what, their mosquitoes are really bad. So we shut it down a little early because there was a thunder shower came in, but it never amounted to much. So we sort of dived in here at 17.5. We were trying to get to 18, but we got in there at 17.5. Here's Cameron with his new headlamp on. Present from his mum. I think that's a really nice one, actually. But it's really... So yeah, so we got here, set up the tents. I'll show you guys. We're in a nice little spot, actually. Yeah, so here we are. Mine's here. Oh, there's Cameron's with his first time putting on his fly sheet. He's got his backpack in there and everything, so he's pretty happy. And then he's going to leave the door open. Hopefully it doesn't get too condensated. But I really like the fly sheet. It's a full fly sheet, which I think is important. And then we hung our food just behind us there. Yeah, that was it. We had a pretty good day. And we've kind of figured it out, actually, at supper time. We've kind of figured out that we have, it's about 36?
Yep.
It's about 36 miles to Anaconda. So what we're going to do is we're going to split that up. So we're going to do like 18 tomorrow, and then we'll do probably a little less the next day because we have limited camping, and we'll camp just outside of town. And then we'll go into town in the morning, and then we got the whole day to do admin and do a resupply, and then we'll get out the next day. And we haven't got the rest figured out yet, but we're gonna. So yeah, so hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you're having a good evening. We're gonna get bedded down here. It's a little early, 7:50. Oh, 8 o'clock. We're close. By the time we do our bits and pieces. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And Mossies. And I'll say good night from me.
Good night from me.
And good night from me. Good night.